What's up, party people? I'm Joe Stellato, the sports editor for the 2014-2015 Blueprint staff. I'm going to teach you all how to write a dope sports article for the DGS newspaper. And the first step to writing a good sports article is finding a good angle. In some cases, a brief recap of a team's recent game or season is appropriate for smaller articles, but if you truly want a reader to enjoy your article, you have to think outside the box. Over to the left, I have a list of the DGS athletic programs that are offered here at South, and it's courtesy of the school's athletic website, which you should use a lot if you're looking up rosters and names for players or coaches. And depending on the sport you're assigned or choose, you have to look at all the areas of focus to make the article more than just a mediocre expected angle. So over here I have a list of just general brainstorming ideas of what you could possibly use for your angle. So if you're focusing on one sport, you could think about the MVPs or standout players, somebody that is significant, makes a significant impact on the team, and is very popular. Um, you could see if there's rule changes in like the game and how the way it's played. There might be new coaching staff, adversity like injuries or if they have new old equipment, preview of important game or matchup. Like if DGS were to play North or Hinsdale South, that'd be pretty significant. Or you could do a profile on a specific player. All right, next you want to get good sources and interviews, and for all the articles in the blueprint, you want play two student interviews and two adult interviews. In this case, they'd be players and coaches. And when you're choosing your source, you want to make sure they're relevant and they relate to your topic, and they have to be credible, and then they also have to be knowledgeable of like the actual sport. So, types of questions you should ask. You should make the interviewee elaborate on an issue. Don't ask a simple yes or no question because you won't have any good quotes. Make sure the quotes are relatable to the topic and your angle, and you have to make sure that the questions are unbiased so you don't seem biased, and that's bad journalism. There's two methods of interview primarily that we use, and it's in person and through email. In person, the key to that is you must ask the interviewee if you can record them prior to the interview, because otherwise you're going to be going against the code of ethics if they did not want to be on the record. The other way is through email, and through your email you want to use correct language, be formal, polite, informative. Don't use slang or jargon that somebody may misconceive. Next step is gathering background information. This is if it's needed. You use the internet and or a reference source to verify the credibility of the information that you're given, and you have to cite your sources in your notes. Now, to get down to business, you must consider the deadlines. Keep these in mind all the time. The first deadline is usually interview notes, where you have to have your quotes, any background information about your topic. Next, back to back, it's usually the outline, where you have to like plan out your actual article. Your rough draft is the first draft of your article. Next is section editing rough draft, where you have the section editor, in this case it'd be sports, you'd be writing for, and you'd have them go through the article. Then you have to get ready for copy editing, where you have to highlight the quotes and any information with certain colors and correlate them between your notes. And then the last but not least, your final article. Alright, now here's just a couple tips you could use when you're writing. Remember to follow the inverted pyramid. Remember, it's most important information first and least important last. Follow AP style. Use the AP style books given to you in the classroom, or ask a copy editor because they're very familiar with it. Use your voice, and what I mean by that is that you shouldn't be restricted in your writing besides following the AP style or inverted pyramid or the code of ethics. You should be able to be creative but also be critical of your writing and critique it, so it could like always think that there's room for improvement. And you want to keep it updated. In sports there's always new games and new records and stuff, so you want to keep up to date with the information in your article. You want to make it interesting for the reader, have a really good strong lead so it's more engaging and they're going to want to read more of it. Ask for help. There's plenty of people that can help you out with the writing. Your teacher, like Miss Long, Miss Allure, any of your staff members, friends, are writing for sports or any article in general. And it's very important to meet your deadlines so you can stay on track and get the help when you need it. Use preparation to your advantage. when you were coming up with your good angle, finding interviewees and sources, and all your information. The end. Boom goes the dynamite.